Mr. Speaker, long before the recent events in Western Kentucky reminded us of the importance of planning for situations in which vital records may be lost or damaged, we began working on legislation that provided a much-needed map for how local governments can address what can be a very costly problem. House Bill 351 provides a common-sense answer for local governments that suffer catastrophic events such as recent tornadoes, flooding, or fires, in addition to malicious attacks such as disgruntled employees or cybercrime. There have been 17 federally declared disasters in Kentucky since 2015, all related to, again, tornadoes, severe storms, flooding, landslides, mudslides, etc. These disasters typically cover multiple cities and counties. In addition, as records move to electronic formats, there's an opportunity that these records could be lost or compromised through ransomware or cyber attacks. Despite redundancies and offsite storage, many of these records are irreplaceable. In these types of events, House Bill 351 would require local governments to make a good faith attempt to replace or recreate lost, damaged, or destroyed records by doing the following: contacting the individual or entity in charge of producing or storing the record, recreating the record if data is available, and also seeking a copy from an individual or entity that has one. The law does not apply to documents that local governments must file for elections, real property transactions, matters of taxation, or corrections reports. If a local government cannot replace or recreate the record, officials could file an affidavit that includes the following: the statutory citation requiring transmission of the record, a description of how the record was lost, damaged, or destroyed, and also steps that the local government took to attempt to reconstruct the record. The goal is always to provide transparency. However, the reality is that sometimes there are disasters of such a large magnitude that reconstructing decades of public records may not be possible. That is what this bill addresses. Allowing local governments to file an affidavit will help ensure they do not miss out on vital funding opportunities when they may be needed the most. Mr. Speaker, I move for passage of House Bill 351.